guys, welcome back. Did I have blueberry? I don't think I have blueberry in my teeth. Hi, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm filming on my new lens. So if it looks really cool and professional and high quality, hopefully it does. And look at myself in the viewfinder and I look pretty fancy, so. I wanted to get another video up. The wedding is getting closer, and as it does, I'm gonna have less time to film. So I'm just trying to like get as many videos up as possible. It's honestly really hot out and I just don't want to do like a big video. I just want to do a relaxing, chill vid. Didn't even really put makeup on. I'm just gonna answer your juicy questions. So I posted on Instagram asking you guys to submit things. We're gonna just get right into it. Let's dive in. We're gonna get juicy. Gonna answer some questions. I have some new subscribers since doing my last Q&A, so you guys are gonna just learn all of my tea, my dirty little secrets. I think I need something on my lips. First question. Just start off with a bang. If you got plastic surgery, what would you get done? I am not opposed to getting my boobs done after having kids. I think that, I want to have a lot of kids, like I want to have at least 3. So I feel like, my boobs might not be looking so hot after 3 kids. And I'm definitely not opposed to maybe getting a boob job. It's not something I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't know really enough about it. I've seen videos and stuff, but like, yeah, I'm definitely not opposed to plastic surgery, but I think for myself, that's the only thing I would like ever consider. Someone said do a Seattle meetup. Girl, we're gonna have an amazing meetup. I'm gonna do like a whole big party meetup for the Washington or nearby subscribers, so don't you worry, it's coming. Probably, I'm guessing in October. Yeah, October. How old are you and Sage? I'm 21, turning 22 in January, and Sage is 23. And his birthday is in May, so he's got a ways to go. We're turning 24. Ready for the wedding? Next question. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like all of the big stuff is done. Now it's just like combining all the small details and hopefully like it gets pulled off and it all works out well. Yeah, I think it's ready. I think I'm ready. I don't know. It won't be like, I won't feel like we're ready until, bless you. Did you guys hear that? What is your current favorite song? I really like Dying Together by Golden. My friend showed me it and I've been listening to it a lot lately. Yeah, I've been liking that song recently. Whoa, it's got a lot of questions. Oh my god, okay. What is your least favorite thing about being married? I don't know, I don't really have one. It's not like necessarily with being married, it's just like, I don't know, Sage goes to bed really early. I don't know. I feel like there isn't really, I don't know, I don't really have one to be honest. I like being married. Have you always been naturally confident about your curly hair? Or have you always been confident about your naturally curly hair? No, absolutely not. In middle school, I straightened my hair literally every single day. Fried the shit out of it. It looked so bad. It was like poofy and I had a bad straightener, so it just didn't do a good job. It bad. But yeah, was not confident. Like everyone had straight hair and I just felt so not cute because I didn't have straight hair. But yeah, now I love it. I feel like I didn't really get my hair like down, like the routine down until college. Like in high school I would curl my hair a lot or like do a lot with it. I didn't figure out how to get my like natural hair to look good until college. So it's been a journey, but now I love my natural hair and I don't really do anything else with it mostly because I'm lazy, but also because I like it. Most adventurous thing you've done? I would say going to Paris by myself was pretty adventurous. I want to do more adventures. This has been my least adventure-filled summer, which sucks, but it's because of the wedding. Can't just go frolicking around the world with the wedding to plan. I love this question. I really want to know the person who asked this sign. I feel like I would get along with that. The question is, do you prefer your cat or Sage? It's funny. My cat. No, I'm just kidding. Sage, obviously, but I really love my cat and He's really funny. He keeps me on my toes. He's quite the mischievous guy. Also, we're getting a dog soon, guys. I'm so excited about that. So maybe that dog's gonna replace Sage for sure. What's your favorite thing about being an adult? Everything. I was so ready to be an adult ever since I feel like I turned 15 or 16. I was like, adult, I'm gonna be an adult. My number one most favorite thing is that I don't have to do anything that anybody else wants me to do. Like, everything that I do is up to me, you know? If I wanna stay home, I can stay home. If I wanna go out, I can go out. If I wanna buy this, I can buy this. If I wanna blah, blah, blah. Like, I love that. I love that it's just all up to me. So, I think that's it, probably. Being an adult is definitely stressful, but it's also very fun. Ooh, this is juicy. If you couldn't be an Aquarius, what astrological sign would you want to be? A Virgo, honestly. My rising sign. I really like Virgos. I think Virgos are great. I would never want to have a lot of like Virgo Capricorn like mixed together. If you do, that's totally okay. But just me personally, I feel like that would be intense. But like if I still had my Sagittarius moon and was like a Virgo, I feel like that could be really good. Yeah, I really like Virgos. Virgos or like Libra. Virgo or Libra. I don't want to stray too far from Aquarius because I would not want to be a water sign. That would just be way too much. Would you ever get a matching tattoo of Sage? Yes, I would. I don't know. I feel like you're not supposed to, you know, because whatever. It's not very smart, I guess. But I mean, this tattoo basically like, this is Sage. I don't know if you guys have heard the story about this. I probably need to do an updated tattoo video soon. I know you guys are asking, but I'm gonna get another tattoo soon probably, so I feel like I should just wait because I only have like 2 new ones since the last video, you know? Anyway, this is a sage plant, so, and I got it without knowing it was a sage plant. Go watch the tattoo video if you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I already have that, and like, I don't know, we're fucking married. Like, to me, us saying we're getting married and writing it down is like, just as, you know, that's forever, so obviously tattoos forever too. So like, it shouldn't be scarier to sign papers than to get a tattoo with someone. Does that make sense? But I don't think he would want to get a matching tattoo with me. I mean, he doesn't have any tattoos. I just like tattoos. I have a matching tattoo with like all of my friends. What's your least favorite sign? Capricorn. Yeah, mostly Capricorn. I have one good friend who's Capricorn who I love, but she also has a lot of Aquarius in her chart. So I don't know, but yeah, Capricorn and sometimes Aries. I have a hard time sometimes with Aries, but yeah, mostly Capricorn, I would say. No offense, still love you guys, It all depends on the other. I like all the signs. Like, I can get along with every sign. It just depends on your other combinations in your chart. Because views on religion, are you religious? I am not religious, I would say. Like, I definitely believe in God, but I don't have like a specific religion or like spiritual path that I follow or like practice. Currently, I feel like I need to find that on my own. I was raised like in a very spiritual household. My parents practice a form of Hinduism is the easiest way to describe it. So it definitely wasn't like a traditional Christian or Catholic or whatever upbringing, which I feel like gave me a very unique perspective on a lot of things. But yeah, I don't have like a specific religion that I practice, but maybe someday, I don't know. Another question, how to keep it interesting in a long-term relationship? LOL, love you. I feel like my hair just looks really weird. I need to like, definitely like spending time apart is very important. Like Sage is at the office all day, so when he comes home, I'm like so really excited to see him. And like I go and do my thing with my friends. Like I have a good social life that's not with him, you know? So like time apart and doing your own thing so you still are like excited to see each other and you miss each other sometimes. I feel like that's really important. And I don't know, don't be afraid to like mix things up, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Also going on trips really helps. Like going to a new place with the person you love is just so fun and always like just lights the fire. Worst/best drunk experience? I like this question. Worst, I definitely have a worst. Best, I have a lot of best ones. My worst one was probably in high school, freshman year. Sorry, mom and dad. Freshman year in high school, I, for some reason, was invited to someone's 21st birthday party when I was 15. And I was the only one there that was that young, and I went with my older friends, and I was not an experienced drinker. Like, that was my first real party that I had ever gone to. And everyone was like so hype that I was there, I guess. They're like, oh shit, like freshman, like oh my god. And so they were just trying to get me really, really drunk. So they just like, I drank everything, and I didn't know my limits. I didn't know like, oh, don't drink this with that. Don't drink a lot of Jello shots in a row. And then I just didn't know what I was doing. So I puked a lot. The cops came to the party, and so I was hiding under the bed with my older friend, and I remember I felt like I was gonna puke. And I was like hiding, and I thought the cops were gonna get me, but then I also was gonna puke. So then I like ran up, started banging on the nearby bathroom, but someone was in there, and they eventually opened the door. They eventually opened the door, but it was too late. I had already puked on the door. And I got it all over my cute skater dress from PacSun, and that really sucked. So that was probably my worst, just because I felt so embarrassed and like, I just didn't know what I was doing. I have a lot of best ones, I love it. I don't know. There's like, I don't like really doing anything else except drinking. Like, I'm not like a weed person or like I don't know. I just really like a good drink now and then, you know? I think being drunk is so fun if you do it correctly and do it safely. I'm not a good influence. Someone said, how old should you be when you lose your virginity? Any age that feels right. I don't think there's any age that you should lose your virginity at all. Like, whenever it feels right for you. I know people that lost it when they were like 14, and I know people that lost it, like friends that lost it when they were like 19, 20, even 21. So, you know, whatever feels right for you. There's literally no reason to rush it. It just depends for you. I myself was pretty young, but I don't know. I feel like I just matured in that way, like very early. I got boobs really early. I just felt, yeah. So I felt ready. Whatever is right for you. Don't let anybody try to convince you that you need to do it at a certain age, because you don't. Everybody's on their different timeline. Another person said, when did you have sex for the first time? I feel like I've already talked about this on here, but I was 15. It wasn't with Sage. It was with another guy. And it was... Someone said, when you want to have children, do you feel any pressure to? No one's putting any pressure on me. I just really want kids. If anything, I'm putting pressure on everyone else, especially Sage. I think hopefully in like 3 years we can have like a serious convo, like, hey, is it the right time to start having kids? Or like, is it soon? Should we wait a couple years? Should we wait another year? But I'm thinking 3 years is good, because I don't, like, if I got pregnant right now, I would be happy. Like, I wouldn't be upset about it. It'd be too soon. But like, I wouldn't be upset about it. I'd be really excited. So I feel like 3 years would be ideal. Maybe 3 to 5 is like a good window, I'm thinking. And I have so many friends that want to have babies in 3 years. So like, oh man, that was just gonna be so fun. Like, so many babies with all my friends and my cousin. Oh my god, that'd be so fun. What's the craziest place you've ever had sex? Oh god, I'm gonna tell my mom not to watch this video. Probably at in a parking lot. This is juicy, okay? I said it was gonna be juicy, so if you're under 12, stop listening right now. So I grew up on an island. You have to take the ferry to get there. So like, one time in the parking lot, waiting near where the ferry is, like not waiting for the ferry, but like it's just a parking lot by the water, basically. Yeah, in the car with Sage. That's probably the craziest place. Or in a hammock in Mexico. That was another good one, also with Sage. Oh, okay, people really going in. Ooh. What does Sage do that gets you going? Winky face. I mean, like, I just like when he's kind of like aggressive, you know? This is so juicy, good lord. I just like when he's like really aggressive. Like, he's like, hey, like, you know, just going for it, really going for it. Someone said, have you ever had any pregnancy scares? Yeah, I mean, I was scared, but Sage said he knew that I wasn't pregnant. I don't know. He doesn't get fazed by anything. But I think I've probably gone to the store to get a pregnancy test like maybe 3 to 4 times in our 6 years of being together. So I don't know if that's good odds or not. But I never was pregnant. It's just obviously. But yeah, there was only one time where I was like, fuck, like this is the worst timing ever. This cannot happen right now. I remember crying like on the steps of our old Bushwick apartment, and like so we had a guest over, so I didn't want him to see that I was upset. But then I wasn't pregnant, so yeah. Someone said, do you smoke, jewel, do drugs? No. I don't jewel. We have a jewel. I got one in New York. I don't know why, just to like see, to have it, I guess. I'm like a person that likes to try everything once, but I'm not like, I don't have an addictive personality, so yeah. In New York, sometimes whenever I would go out like clubbing or go out, I would bring it and just like use it to help me stay awake. But I literally probably would use the jewel like once a month, twice a month, if that, and it was only a brief period of maybe like 4 months where I actually used it. So we have it. I don't know where it is. We don't, Sage and I don't hit the jewel anymore. But yeah, definitely don't encourage that. I don't think it's a good habit. Don't get yourself addicted to nicotine. Like, it's not cool. It's not good for you. What state do you want to start a family in? I would like to have a family here just because my parents are moving back here soon and his parents both live here. So it would be really nice to have like all the grandparents around. I've always wanted that like for my kids. So I would like to have kids here, I think. We'll see. How often do you and Sage get it on per week? Sage just got home. Okay, well I asked him. He said like 3, which I feel like sounds bad, but I don't know. We've been together a long time. I feel like we'll go like multiple days, and then I don't know, we'll like during the weekend or something when we're not tired, it'll just be like a lot in a short amount of time. Does that make sense? I'm uncomfortable. Do you smoke weed? No. I'm not like against it or whatever, but I don't smoke on the reg at all. Just not really the choice drug for me. When is the first time you got drunk? I love you. I love you too. I was really young. I was like 7th grade. I grew up in a very small town. There wasn't a lot to do. I had a lot of older friends. But yeah, like I said earlier, the first actual party I went to was freshman year of high school. That's a good one. My boyfriend and I like the idea of eloping, but think it'll disappoint my family. Any advice? I mean, at the end of the day, it's you guys and in your marriage and your wedding. So like, you guys are the most important ones in this situation. Like, it's nobody else's marriage except yours. I mean, I'm really glad we eloped. I feel like it was so special, and yeah, I would not take it back. And I'm also really glad we're having a big wedding. Our families definitely weren't like thrilled with the whole eloping thing. Mine was like okay with it, I guess, but Sage's was like not happy with it. So I don't know. I honestly just think whatever feels right for you guys. In 10 years, it's not gonna matter really. You know, it's all about what you guys want. How did you become financially independent at such a young age? You the best, by the way. Those are cute emojis. You the best. I didn't really have like a choice. Yeah, I didn't really have a choice. So I just like always knew that I had to work, and there wasn't like a cushion for me. Like I didn't have a backup plan. Luckily, I just honestly lucked out with Glossier, and that was like the first thing that really helped me make money online. I had I worked at an interior design firm, so that like I made some money with that too. But yeah, Glossier was the first thing that really helped me make money online, and then ever since then it's just been like more income streams, and yeah, I'm lucky. When I was a broke college student, Sage would Venmo me sometimes for groceries, so sugar daddy. 5 best things about living in Seattle versus New York. Let's see. The nature, number one, is just amazing, incredible. Like, we're just surrounded by it. It's the most beautiful sunset every single night. Like, this beautiful beach with this insane view. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I go there a lot. Golden Gardens, it's near our house, and like, it just has the most amazing sunsets, and the water and the boats, and it's just so picturesque. The nature is amazing. I like the people here a lot. Like, it's just nice to be around nice people. Like, just strangers that you meet are very nice here, which I like. I feel like you always have to be on guard in New York. Like, your emotions, your physical space, everything has to be like on guarded. So it's nice to, when I'm here, I just feel like I can just relax and not have to worry so much about my surroundings. I love being able to have like a car, be able to go places and not have everything be so hard. Like, getting groceries is an enjoyable experience. Again, grocery shopping in New York is stressful. All of it's just very easeful here and very stressful in New York. I don't think that was 5 things, but that's all I can think of. Most embarrassing moment to this day. It's still the most embarrassing one. I don't think it's ever gonna be topped. I feel like I might have told this already in another Q&A, so sorry if I have. 7th grade, I think it was 7th grade. 7th grade, I had a crush on this guy, and him and this other guy, popular guys, were over at my house with my friend, and basically I farted in front of them, and it was the worst fucking day of my life. And I wanted to die, and I blamed it on my dog, who wasn't even in the room. And then the next day at school, they told the entire lunchroom about it, and everyone was laughing at me, and I literally wanted to die. It was horrible. But it's okay. I'm like blushing just thinking about it. It was awful. It was so brutal. Do you want to name your kids unconventional names? Yeah. I don't want them to be like made up names, you know? How sometimes I feel like celebrities just like mash 2 names together and call it a name. Like, I don't want to do that. But I definitely want it to be a name that I've never met anyone with that name, or like it's very rare, uncommon. I feel like you can't, like, are their parents' names gonna be Rohini and Sage? Like, it has to be something pretty unique and pretty spicy. I have a good list of names. Are you or Sage jealous people? No, in general, we're not jealous. I probably am more than Sage. Sage is pretty freaking chill, but we're not like jealous people. Babe, do you think I'm jealous? I'm a jealous person? I'm all right. If you could decide what zodiac sign your kids would be, what would you pick? Also, I love you. I love you too. I would love to have a Pisces child. So much. I would love that. If I could avoid some fire sign kids, that'd be pretty good, but I have a feeling I feel like I'm gonna have a fire sign kid because of the planets in my 5th house. So honestly, any kid will be great. It's just gonna be a different battle, but I would love to have a Pisces. A Pisces boy would just be so sweet. Do you make it comfortable living with YouTube, or are you set? This face. I don't know what are you set. I think that means like, am I set financially, like from my family or in other ways? Definitely not set. I make it comfortable living between all of the things I do on the internet. Between affiliate links, YouTube, Glossier, Missouri, sponsored posts, all of that. But also, I'm married, and Sage also makes a good living, so. But he's not my sugar daddy, don't get it twisted. I think that is a lot of questions, probably too many to be honest, but yeah, I just want to do a little Q&A, want to do a little spicy Q&A. Probably gonna regret saying some of this, I don't know. Sorry Mom, if you watched this far, love you. I hope you enjoyed, hope you learned more about me, hope you feel closer to me. Now we're best pals. Follow my Finsta if you haven't already. Always a lot of good things going on there at Rohihi123. Follow my regular gram if you haven't already at RaineyLise. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye! Thanks for watching.